Have you ever felt like your life is stuck? Like, no matter what you do, nothing ever changes? This is the story of a man who had absolutely nothing, but one unexpected moment, one stranger's words changed everything. Stay till the end. It might just change how you see your own life. In the heart of a busy city, the railway station buzzed with live people rushing, announcements echoing, trains arriving and leaving. But for Rohan, time had stopped. He sat quietly in the dusty corner of platform 3, wearing torn clothes and hopeless eyes. His daily routine: spare some change, sir. A little help, ma'am. He wasn't seen as a person anymore, just part of the background. One humid afternoon, Rohan entered a train, begging like always. Near the window sat a man in a crisp suit, well-groomed hair, leather briefcase, calm confidence. Rohan stretched his hand out. Sir, I haven't eaten today. Can you help? The man looked up and asked softly, do you ever give to anyone? Rohan was confused. I'm a beggar, sir. I have nothing to give. The man smiled. Then no one owes you anything either. This world works on exchange. If you want to receive, you must learn to give. The words hit like lightning. That night, Rohan couldn't sleep. What do I have to give? Am I truly nothing? The next morning, as Rohan sat by the track, he noticed some wildflowers blooming nearby. Red, yellow, soft, vibrant. A thought sparked. They're free, but beautiful. What if I give people flowers when they give me coins? That day, when someone dropped a coin, Rohan handed them a wildflower. Some were surprised, some smiled, but something changed. People didn't just give out of pity anymore, they gave with joy. And Rohan, he felt proud for the first time in years. Rohan stopped begging. Now, he offered wildflowers with a simple line, take one if you like it, give what your heart says. His back straightened, his voice grew firm. The flowers weren't just flowers, they were his identity. He noticed something profound. When he had something to give, people came. When he had nothing, they looked away. It wasn't him they had ignored, it was his sense of worth. And from that day, he decided he would build his own value. Rohan began waking up early. He'd go to the park, carefully pick fresh flowers, clean and arrange them by color. He studied how different colors made people smile. He kept a notebook how much he gave, how much he earned. He even began saving a small box hidden in a crack in the wall. He was practicing something he'd never known before: delayed gratification. Every coin saved wasn't just money, it was belief in a better tomorrow. The beggar was developing a growth mindset. Every day, a little better than yesterday. Months passed. One afternoon, a familiar train arrived. By the window sat the same man in the suit. This time, Rohan was standing tall, neatly dressed, holding a handmade bouquet. Sir, do you remember me? The man looked closely. I'm the one who asked for change that day. You told me the world works on exchange. Today, I offer you these, not for money but for what you gave me that day. The man smiled deeply. You're not a beggar anymore. You're a businessman. Rohan's eyes welled up. That sentence wasn't just praise, it was a new identity. With his savings, Rohan rented a small roadside stall. Some mocked him, a beggar selling flowers. But Rohan kept working. He decorated the stall with care, wrote with chalk, we don't sell flowers, we offer love. He faced days with no customers, harsh weather, and moments of doubt. But every time he felt like giving up, he remembered that first flower, that first smile. He wasn't chasing success. He was chasing meaning. One morning, a mother and daughter stopped by. The little girl gasped, Mom, look, this uncle is a flower king. Rohan bent down, looked into her bright eyes, and smiled. You know, I once had nothing, but one day, I believed I could become something. That night, under the open sky, Rohan cried again. But this time, not in pain, in gratitude. He realized something powerful. He didn't just change his life, he was inspiring others too. 6 months later, a cold morning, platform 3, 2 men are waiting for the train. One wore polished shoes and a confident smile. Sir, he said, I'm Rohan. You once told me something that saved my life. The man turned. I didn't recognize you. Rohan smiled. I now own a flower shop and I'm opening 2 more branches. You taught me, if you want to receive, learn to give. If you want to grow, believe you can. Rohan's story teaches us, real transformation doesn't begin with money or luck. It begins when you stop seeing yourself as a victim. The moment he gave instead of asking, his life shifted. That's the power of a life transformation story. So ask yourself, what can you give today? What small thing can you start with? Because even a wildflower can lead to a new identity. Believe in yourself, grow, give, and never underestimate how one moment, one thought can change everything. If Rohan's story touched you, think about your own journey. Like, subscribe, share it with someone who needs hope today. Let's grow together, one story, one belief at a time.